What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 185 of Community Universe Mode in edition number 30 of Saturday Night Genesis. Hello, Kevin in the chat there. Opening up in the stream. Welcome, my friend. And we are kicking off Genesis here tonight, guys, with our first round in the second annual Cyborg Invitational. It's going to be Bill Maverick, a.k.a. Fear, going toe-to-toe with the legit G, Slick B. And, of course, we're supposed to see the start of this tournament earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, but because of Quantum's attack on Hayden, that never came to fruition, unfortunately. But we're gonna kick things off here tonight, and we got a couple announcements regarding the Cyborg Invitational. In fact, coming later on in the night, but here he comes. The man that nightmares are made of. The man that the fans have affectionately named Colonel Sanders, but I dare not call him that. I mean, I'm sitting right here at ringside. I don't want him to come over and like spill my Mountain Dew or something. Take my cowboy hat. I mean, I got a cowboy hat. He should like me. We should be best friends. What's up, Lewis? Big opportunity for this CMV superstar, though. Still pretty early in his career. Only debuted about Fear. What was it? Was it Point Break? Around the time that he debuted? And of course, he didn't have his first match until months later against DJ Moore. His first real match, that is. So this is a big opportunity for Fear, even though he's really here, of course, for Cassie Maverick, his sister, and the Amulet to get his powers back and take over and all that. But, Fear is a smart man. He probably realizes that winning this tournament, possibly getting a shot at the Undisputed Championship, that will bring him to the top. That'll make him the big dog here in CMV. He'll be atop the mountain. Nobody will be able to say otherwise. But tonight he's got to get past the legit G, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of the Minutemen. The Night of the Minutemen here tonight, really, because later on tonight we'll also see Rex Carter take on Nelson Jr. We actually saw Slick B, Rex Carter, and Tyson Newman. A video of them earlier tonight before Genesis came on the air. They were in a parking lot of some sort of restaurant. I don't remember the name exactly. I think it was Steak and Shake or something. And they helped out an old lady. Some guy tried to rob her, take her purse, but Rex Carter stopped her with a big boot. Slick B saying Genesis is going to be the night of the Minutemen. It's going to be time to get our minute of fame. And Slick B, of course, is in here representing the Minutemen in the CMV Civil War between the Corporation, the Rebellion, and the Coalition. This is a Cyborg Invitational match, ladies and gentlemen, the first of the second annual one. The brackets are up on the website if you want to check them out. It's a round-robin tournament, so Fear going to have to take on the other 7 men in this tournament, or other 6 men, I should say, besides Slick B, as is Slick B, and the man with the most wins. When all is said and done, when the dust settles, we'll get that World Heavyweight Championship shot, the award, a nice big bonus check that I'm sure Fear would spend on, I don't know, fake blood or something. I'm not too sure. Maybe some KFC. Slick B would probably buy some new chains, man, some new jewels. What's up, Maury? And we get a tweet here. Our first tweet of the night comes from Crow, and he says, "When all fall, the fallen will rise." It's a little bit cryptic there from Crow. Ooh. As Fear hits a nice atomic drop there. Slick B grabbing at his rear end. Already a pinfall attempt by Fear. That's going to be a rope break, though. Fear definitely shouldn't underestimate Slick B here. He might not look like much, but remember when Slick B took it to Bison at Exodus, they actually put on one hell of a match, and Slick B hit a couple of big moves on Bison. Almost had him beat a few times. Like I said earlier, though, Fear's a smart man. I'm sure he's not underestimating Slick B here, but he is taking it to him early on. Nice gut wrench gut buster right there. Genesis on Sunday, indeed. So I felt like streaming. I said YOLO. You only live once. Very close count right there for Fear. Besides, this way, the chat won't be filled with raw spoilers tomorrow, as it usually is. And as I said when the show was first opened up, got a couple announcements about the Cyborg Invitational, guys. Exclusive footage on CMV.com. Saw Triple H on his way to the arena here tonight. He was in his lavish jet, kicking back, sipping on some fine wine. You know, he was being waited on by this beautiful young woman. And Triple H announced that all week he's been getting bombarded by the CMV universe saying, you know, you sicked Quantum on Hayden. You know, you paid off the doctor to say Hayden was injured and that he couldn't compete against Ringo on Fusion. But Triple H said, that wasn't me, honestly. I would never do anything like that. I mean, you saw it yourselves. The doctors, the medical team issued an actual statement that Hayden could not compete. He was injured after Quantum's attack. I had nothing to do with it. But then Triple H went on to crack a grin and he said, but unfortunately, everybody in the Cyborg Invitational has got to be at 100% to put on the best show possible as Fear hits that Tiger Bomb, that released Tiger Bomb right there. And that might be it. Looks like Slick B's napping, guys. This could be a squash right here. Shoots the half. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Slick B. Not a great start for him in the tournament. Not a great start for the Minutemen tonight, but a great start for Fear. Death's Door puts Slick B down with the quickness. As I was saying, though, Triple H saying everybody in the Cyborg Invitational's got to be at least, you know, at 100% fit to go, ready to put on the best show possible. So, unfortunately, I've got to remove Hayden, and he'll be replaced by none other than Quantum. So that makes me think, yeah, right. Triple H definitely was behind that attack, you know, Quantum's attack on Hayden. But Triple H would not get the last laugh, literally, as Cole Savage, the voice of Cyborg, of course, the voice of Leo Cruz and Megan Cooper, the voice of a lot of people, the voice of a generation. I wish he could commentate Fusion. I'd step down. I'd retire. But anyhow, Cole Savage saying, Cyborg wanted me to replace him in the Invitational. Cyborg, of course, was put in by Triple H. Cole Savage saying, Cyborg wanted me to take his place, but everybody knows that I'd win, and that wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to pick a newbie. I'm going to pick fresh blood, a guy who could get to the top of this business, a guy who will win that tournament. And he'll rock your socks off, so to say. So apparently Cyborg's no longer in the tournament. Neither is Savage, though. Apparently a superstar handpicked by Savage, a new superstar, is going to be taking his place in the Cyborg Invitational. So we don't know who he is just yet, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. So that's big 2 losses. Hayden and Cyborg out of the Invitational. Quantum replaces Hayden, and a mystery superstar handpicked by Savage will replace Cyborg. As Fear right there kicks off the Invitational with an absolute squash victory over Slick B. Still a lot of action to get to here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And indeed, I was trying to get through that promo on Fusion about Ziggler interrupting Slate and Bison, of course, but it turned out to be a play as they assaulted Tim LaFave when he came out to try to break up the fight. And then Hayden would come out and offer his services to the Coalition, saying, you guys need me. I'm what you need to take down the corporation, to take down the rebellion, and we can all rise to the top together. Xander Slate saying, listen, Hayden, we came up together. We've both been here since season 1, but I'm beginning to question whether you can hang or not. You know, in the past 2 months alone, Ziggler and Paul Anderson have both beaten you. So Xander Slate said this, you know what, Hayden, I have no room for weak people, so I'll tell you what. Xander Slate saying, I have no room for weak people, so I will tell you what. If you can beat Paul Anderson on next week's Monday Night Fusion, I will let you into the Coalition, and we can rise to the top together just like you said. So Hayden is going to have to take down Paul Anderson, guys, on next week's Monday Night Fusion if he wants to get entry, gain entry into the Coalition, as Hayden seems to be hopping around to every single faction in this war, trying to find a home for himself. What's up? Oh, wait a minute, but Sane getting that jobber entrance, and Bison with a loot that's before the bell even rings. A couple of punches. Sane got that jobber entrance, though, and Bison getting some payback for what happened on last week's Genesis when Sane assaulted him from behind before his match with Ricky Brown. Didn't really pay off, though, because Bison squashed Brown in minutes. Bison getting some payback there, though. Sane quickly back to his feet. On our second match here on Saturday Night Genesis edition number 30. I was gonna say before that cutscene, hello, aeroplane. I always pronounce that wrong, and you always tell me how to pronounce it, but I'm dumb. So please forgive. I'm going to call you 1890. Oh, wait a minute. Bison inverted power slam. The strength of the Barbarian. As Bison looks to bring home a win for the Coalition here over Justin Sane, not an exact member of the Rebellion. He's kind of on his own, but obviously allied with them. So a win for him would mean a win for the Rebellion. As Bison, since coming back a couple of weeks ago alongside Xander Slate and Paul Anderson, has been unstoppable. Won that tag match, and like I said, squashed Ricky Brown in minutes, despite the pre-match attack by Sane. Ooh, nice jawbreaker right there. Cassie Maverick sending out a tweet here, though, towards Fury, saying, nice win there, bro. You still suck. Cassie getting ready for her championship defense next week on Monday Night Fusion against Fury in a 20-minute Iron Woman match. Can't wait for that one. Cassie's going into it with all of the momentum, though, after picking up another victory over Fury in singles competition just 6 nights ago on Fusion. As Bison looking to finish things off here. Sane in trouble if he can't counter. Oh, he does counter, though. Sane with the quickness. The CMV veteran goes for the jumping cutter, and he got it. Looking to make the upset. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. And Justin Sane can't believe it. The fans chanting RKO. That's not what it's called, though. Please chill. Ooh, nice sweep right there by Justin Sane, the longest reigning undisputed world champion of all time. Also a participant in this year's Cyborg Invitational. A lot of good matches going to come out of that. I mean, we'll get to see Ringo and Sane. I mean, Sushi X and Justin Sane. That should be a good match. This mystery man that Cole Savage has handpicked to replace Cyborg. Wonder who he's going to be. We got Quantum in there now replacing Hayden. A lot of good matches. And Fear already taking the leaderboards with that win over Slick B moments ago to kick off. Genesis, another jumping cutter inbound by Sane. But Bison blocks it, forcing Sane to smell his armpit here. Big night of action here tonight on Genesis, though, guys. Our main event, going to see the Anarchy title defended. Mark Cantel putting it up for grabs against the former champ Ziggler, a new Coalition member, as we found out, of course, on Fusion, and a 2 out of 3 falls match. We also got Fatal 4-Way Vixens action coming up. Going to see Emma Washington, Aura, Quinn Bell, and Jay Devine go at it. Again, Nelson Jr. and Rex Carter. Big night of action, guys. Triple threat match that I can't wait for. Troy Voodoo, Jackson Jordan, and Randy Borton. Non-title match, of course. That's going to be a good one. As Bison, what's he looking for here on Sane? No, Justin counters with an elbow to the back of Bison's head there, but Bison with a counter. Dang, almost impaling Justin Sane. Going for a choke slam? No, military press. Look at the strength right into the camera's view, showing off them muscles. Oh, Bison backing into the corner, looking to snap Justin Sane in half. Oh, Sane taken down with a hellacious spear. Bison shoots the half. 1, 2. No! Justin Sane able to power out. And Justin Sane has only taken a handful of singles losses here in Season 3. I think maybe 5, maybe 4 or 5, I think, in total. Justin Sane, a CMV legend. Could be argued the greatest CMV superstar of all time. Hayden would probably have something to say about that, though. Rope break by Bison, and luckily the ref saw it, and of course it's a glitch. Come on. God damn it. Well, GG. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bison! Bison attacking Justin Sane! This is crazy! How could this be happening? Whoa! And we'll just pretend we're picking up the match where it left off. So Bison's in control, ladies and gentlemen. After hitting that massive spear, Justin Sane not giving up, though. Grabs Sane by his dreads. What's he going for here? Last call. It looks like trying to chuck him out of the ring. Not quite, though. Oh, another spear inbound at the Barbarian. Hits this. I don't know if Sane's going to be able to kick out. Bam! Cuts him in half. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Justin Sane kicks out of a second spear. The resiliency of this guy is incredible. The fans on their feet. It's been almost 2 years since the last time we saw these two go one-on-one. It was way back at SummerSlam. Actually in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Much akin to our main event later on tonight with the Anarchy title on the line. And Bison dominated Justin Sane in minutes, pinning him back-to-back. and the 2 out of 3 falls. Hope that doesn't happen later on tonight. Hopefully get a good match between Markinsell and Ziegler, and not like their pay-per-view match at Regicide where Markinsell absolutely squashed Ziegler. Maybe with the coalition, I should say, behind him now, Ziegler can reclaim his championship. Excuse me. And of course, our next pay-per-view, Cause and Effect, just 3 weeks away, guys. Already a stacked card. Of course, Troy Voodoo defends the undisputed championship against the former champ, the Moo Moo Man, Randy Borton. Tag team titles up for grabs. Foreign Affairs challenge Tian Lee. Got Team Quantum and Team Novak going at it. Both participants on their respective teams, though, still yet to be revealed. Left on Fusion with the scene of Brian Novak bashing Quantum in the back of the head with a steel pipe. So that's heating up there. They've been going at it for months now. It's just insane. A couple of Texas jabs and then that wicked kick, much akin to Bison's kick. Tit for tat here. And now we get a response from Fear here towards Cassie. He says, "Thanks, darling. Enjoy having your former best friend beat the holy hell out of you. I'll take great pleasure in your pain seeing you lose." So Fear obviously back in Fury to win back the Vixen's title next week on Fusion. Bison launches Sane up into the air. World's strongest slam. Nearly planting Sane through the canvas. 1, 2. No, Sane still kicks out. An inverted snap power slam, 2 spears, and a world's strongest slam, and Sane still fighting, still not giving up. Also next week on Monday Night Fusion, guys, we got not 1 but 2 title matches as Andrew Briggs, dashing Andrew Briggs of Money Incorporated, Money Inc., gets his shot at Levi Marta for the light heavyweight championship. Of course, Briggs winning that 6-man battle royal last week on Genesis, eliminating 4 other men to get that opportunity. So Fusion definitely going to be stacked next week. You don't want to miss it as Bison now with a reverse chin lock. Look at those massive biceps, man, just choking Sane out. Justin can't stand that for very long, and he knows it. Back to his feet, Sane trying to fight out. Doesn't want there to be a repeat of SummerSlam. Jumping cutter for a second time. Could this be enough to keep down the behemoth? 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. And Sane beginning to question whether or not he can beat Bison. I don't know if Justin Sane has ever beaten Bison. I mean, that they only had that 1 pay-per-view encounter at SummerSlam. I can't recall exactly if they ever fought on like an episode of Raw or anything back in season 2, but I'm pretty sure it was only that one-on-one encounter they ever had, in which Bison won. I'm probably wrong, though. Could probably go back and look and prove me wrong. But I know that that was indeed the last encounter they had nearly 2 years ago. As Bison, a second inverted power slam. You gotta think Justin Sane, the legend that he is, he's just taking too many heavy blows in this match. 1, 2. No, again he kicks out. How is this possible? Justin Sane refusing to lose to Bison. The Barbarian now with some sharp elbows down into the shoulder. Oh, Bison's had enough. Backing up against the ropes, looking for a 3rd spear, folks. If he hits this, Sane's got to figure out a way to counter. He's got to counter. Spear for a 3rd time. Wasting no time. Right into the cover. 1, 2. No, what? And Bison absolutely stunned. Absolutely dumbfounded that Justin Sane just kicked out of a 3rd spear. And we got a tweet here from Rex Carter on directed towards Randy Borton here. He says, "I will beat you for that title tonight." And Slick B responding saying, "Welp, Rex is drunk again." Rex, you got a match against Nelson Jr., not Borton. Borton's in a triple threat against Voodoo and Jackson Jordan, which I cannot wait for. And look at Bison stomping a mud hole. Pissed, absolutely going crazy. Sticking up the middle finger. Wondering what he's got to do to keep down Justin right now. And look at Sane, as if all these major hits just brush off him. Now looking for his comeback. He needs this. That clothesline right there, 2nd clothesline. Can he get the modified face buster? Yes, he can. The comeback's complete. Can Sane follow it up with what I think he's going for? Yes, the need to win. Shoots the half. 1, 2. No, Bison kicks out. Bison's stunned right now, though. I know you're shocked, Sane, but you got to stay on top of the Barbarian. You've got him beat. Bulldog now. And Sane's calling for it, pounding his fists into the canvas, looking to execute the jumping cutter for a third time. Slithers into the pin like the sneaky snake he is. That's a rope break. No, that's a rope break. Oh my God, Bison getting so lucky right there. His hand perfectly placed under the bottom rope, and the referee saw it clear as day. This match continues. How are these two still standing? They just don't want to lose to each other now. Bison cracking his neck. It's time to get down to business. He's done. And if he can get off his comeback, he's going for it. There's a clothesline. There's a second clothesline. Irish Whip going to send Sane into the corner. Big splash. Rebounds off the ropes. Cross body taking the air right out of Sane. And Bison grabbed him by the dreads. Justin Sane groggy, limp, and a third inverted power slam. That has got to be it. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Bison has just pinned Justin Sane, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Sane has been pinned. Bison certainly getting his payback for that attack by Justin Sane on last week's Genesis. What a match, though. What a showing. Despite Bison's pre-match assault there, he still had to go to the absolute limit to put down Sane.
And here's some highlights from the matchup.
This pit of danger. There you see the first of, I don't think that was the first, but that was the second. There's so many jumping cutters in that match. I think 4 or 5. And Bison's still able to, I think that the final one would have been enough to get the 3 count, but Bison getting lucky with the rope break. Referee saw it clear as day. And the latest Twitch update, ladies and gentlemen, took away my choice to pause the stream. So basically I can't have any more surprises. So for the next match, if you want to be shocked, you can close your eyes until you hear the music start playing. Or if you want to be a cheeky little smark, then you can just keep your eyes open to ruin the surprise for yourself. But I'm going to have to pull a cop and say, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing on the screen. I don't see anybody there. You know, a vintage cop. There was that third inverted power slam, though, that put the match to an end. And Bison is victorious. Big win for the Coalition. As Bison celebrates that hard-fought victory, we head on to our next match of the evening. Oh, first we get a cheeky little result here. Bison returned a measure of payback against Justin Sane. Indeed he did. And Sane has no status effects. Bison's got it. He's got a stacked... So he's got 3 status effects. He's doing good. And up next, folks, here on Saturday Night Genesis, the Bro Matches have issued an open challenge to any tag team in the back to come out here and take them on in tag team action. The Bro Matchers been here since the start of Season 3. They've had multiple opportunities at tag team titles, most recently losing in that tag team turmoil at Regicide, which was won by Foreign Affairs, of course. They're still going to make a name for themselves. Still going to make an impact and once again climb to the top of the tag division, get another shot at the tag titles. Who's going to answer their challenge here tonight? We're going to find out in just a few moments. Sam Valentine and Lance Romance. Which team will be man enough? A lot of teams, of course, in the back. Tag team division absolutely stacked here in CMV. Many tag teams looking to make a name for themselves. Could be Fast and the Furious answering this one. Trailblazers. Maybe an Unholy Alliance. Fear going to pull double duty. Who knows? Could be the tag champs. Tina Lee coming out here. Shut down the Bromancers once again. I guess we'll find out. Still a lot to come even after this. Main event, guys. 2 out of 3 falls it will be with the Anarchy Championship on the line. Marcantel defends against the former champion Ziegler. I got Bison's theme song stuck in my head now. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Cop. I'm pulling that, or Batman, I should say. I'm pulling that vintage Cop. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything. I just see the Bromanters on the screen here. I don't see anybody. I have no idea who's answering this open challenge. Could be anybody and their mother. This is Xbox One, Black Caillou. Great name there. Feel free to whisper you for a live a live shoot. You can shoot on everybody in the next podcast, Lewis. You'll be my guest. You can shoot on Batman. You can shoot on I don't know who else. Tim's sexism towards Cassie Maverick. We'll have that shoot pro on the next CMV podcast. Special guest Lewis is going to shoot on everybody. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the bro matchers to see who's accepted their open challenge here tonight on Saturday Night Genesis. I mean, there's actually no styles on Fusion, Cop. I mean, you got like 3 styles over there on NXT, but I'm pretty sure there's no styles on Fusion. Not that I know of, at least. And here you see them vintage bro matchers with their lavish pink coats. The Dream, Sam Valentine, Reach Around, Wally, Lance Romance. Who's answering their open challenge here tonight? I'm excited to see who's coming out here. I can already tell this is going to be a good tag bout. You never know what to expect on Saturday Night Genesis. As you see me there with my Mountain Dew. What the hell? Wait a minute. Vicious and Delicious is the tag name, but folks, right there on the left, I'm pretty sure that's the first ever tag team champion, one half of the first ever tag team champions here in CMV history. That's Salim Ismail from the first ever season of NXT. But that's not Matsumoto with him. I don't know who that guy on the right is. Salim Ismail, an absolute CMV legend. First ever and 2-time tag team champion in season 1. He must have lost Matsumoto, though. Rest in peace, Matsumoto. Who's this new guy? Vicious and Delicious. Salim Ismail making his re-debut. I guess we'll have to wait and see who this guy is with him, though. Salim Ismail, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest of all time. I'm a huge fan of this guy. Oh, and they're showing off their muscles. I'm excited now. This Genesis is off the hook. Salim Ismail is back. Oh, the Bollywood star, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to reignite his way through the tag team division. The bro matches certainly couldn't have expected this. Looks like it's Reach Around Wally, Lance Romance kicking things off here against James Walker, I'm being told is this young man's name. James Walker making his CMV debut, ladies and gentlemen, alongside CMV Season 1 veteran Salim Ismail, who we literally haven't seen since Season 1 ended almost 4 years ago. 2-time tag team champion, though. This is awesome. And James Walker taking Lance Romance to the outside of the ring. Ooh, nice slap right there. And then a backup on another slap. Lance Romance doesn't care about this young talent, though. The Bromatchers need this win. They know they need this win in a big way. They can't allow Salim Ismail and James Walker, Vicious and Delicious, just walk back in here like they never left and step over him. Yeah, Rick. Like I said, I have parties open after every stream, so whoever's in there, we'll do another podcast. We'll do it the right way. Chrissy literally writing me that novel with some great tips, some great pointers. So we'll try episode 2 here today. Oh, here we go. Salim Ismail. Nearly 4 years since we've seen this man in the ring. The Bollywood star. I'm so excited. I mean, I got to give them that cheeky automatic title shot now. They're going to have to work their way up the division. definitely a win over the Bro Matchers will prove that they still got what it takes. Well, Salim still got what it takes. Still, we don't know a whole lot about James Walker. Poor Matsumoto. I wish he would have come back. Matsumoto was an absolute ledge. Rest in peace wherever you are. Oh, another STO. Triple up STO right there. Twirls him around. This Lance Romance there. He doesn't care that Salim Ismail is the first ever and two-time tag team champion. Tag into Sam Valentine right there. Valentine immediately get caught with some hooks to the ribs. Back body drop sends Ismail crumbling down to the outside. Tumbling, I should say, not crumbling. As reach around Wally. Just keeping a close eye on the Bollywood star. Make sure he doesn't try anything fishy. Salim back in the ring, as is Valentine now. Gets caught with a hook to the jaw. Goes for an enziguri. That got dodged, though. A second enziguri attempt dodged. Tag into James Walker. Oh, and a heel right to the jaw. And then a Pele kick. Shout out to Troy Voodoo, who we'll see in action later on tonight. Triple threat against Randy Borton and Jackson Jordan. Randy Borton, Jackson Jordan. Oh, there's the enziguri. Third time's the charm. To James Walker right there. Couple punch right to the face. Sam Valentine cares nothing about the well-being for Vicious and Delicious here. Oh, I think Valentine might have been going for his falling drop kick. Beautiful counter by Walker. If so, into a back body drop. Damn, and Hayden, watching from wherever he is. I hope he's not here tonight. He's going to wreck Genesis like he did Fusion. But, oh, Sling Blade. Look at that. As soon as Hayden says on Twitter, Ismail guy coming back in the tag division because he could never handle singles action. Pfft. And then as soon as Hayden tweeted that out, James Walker hitting that vintage catchphrase that Hayden used for the majority of his career. A win for Vicious and Delicious, though, will definitely reestablish themselves in the tag team division. A win for the Bro Matchers, though, over the first ever and two-time tag champ Salim Ismail. Definitely go a long way for them in their careers. And you see how Valentine's trying to drag Walker closer and closer to his corner, keep him away from Ismail so he can't make the tag. Oh, rake of the eyes right there. Walker obviously not afraid to bend the rules. And a couple of slaps to follow it up. Oh, now a face plant, grabbing Valentine by the hair. And the Dream is in trouble. Vicious and Delicious. Might be looking for a tag fan. I don't know what it is, though. I didn't even know they'd be here tonight, so obviously. What was this? Drop kick by Ismail into a complete shot by Walker. And a spear sends Romance tumbling off the apron. 1, 2, 3, and Vicious and Delicious return with a big-time victory over the Bromanters. What a return, ladies and gentlemen. Salim Ismail is back alongside his newbie, his protege, James Walker, in a big victory over the Bro Matchers. Off that devastating tag finisher. Nice combination. Takes down Valentine for the 3 count. And Billy just retweeted Hayden's tweet from a few moments ago. And there's the finish. You see Salim, the height he got off that drop kick, that springboard drop kick, sending Valentine face first into the canvas. James Walker with the quickness, spearing Lance Romance off the apron so he can't break up the pin. And that would be all she wrote, folks.
Here are your winners, the show, James Walker.
Vicious and Delicious, ladies and gentlemen. Great win for Salim's return and James Walker's debut. Blip, blip, blip. James Walker's. A little bit of a tongue twister there. As now we move on, folks, to some more singles action. Slick B didn't fare too well at the top of the show in his Cyborg Invitational match against Fear. So we'll see if Rex Carter can save the night for the Minutemen as he squares off against the Corporation's Nelson Jr. here tonight. So Corporation versus Minutemen match here. And there you see Abbott Bass in the corner of Rex. Usually Slick B accompanies his allies, his tag partners. But of course Slick B was in a match earlier and he got absolutely squashed. So he's probably resting backstage. Abbott's going to take this one. the Hillbilly, sending out the challenge to Nelson Jr. It was 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Fusion that the Minutemen interrupted Nelson when he was trying to make a statement towards the rebellion and the coalition, saying they're nothing. The corporation will reign supreme. They will eradicate the others. Triple H will rule with an iron fist. And the Minutemen came out here, tried to offer Nelson Jr. with their t-shirts. Nelson threw it on the ground and stepped on it. And that's when Slick B would make the challenge for Rex to take on Nelson. Nelson accepted. So here we go, folks. One-on-one. Saturday Night Genesis. Nelson Jr. indeed not undefeated, but has yet to be pinned or submitted in a match. He's lost plenty of tag matches, regular tag and six mans, but he has never been pinned or submitted. His partners either lose or he obviously wins. Getting a big-time win over Ziggler last week on Fusion. Ziggler literally going in his title rematch against Mark until tonight with no momentum behind him, especially taking that loss to Quantum as well just 6 nights ago. But now he's got the coalition behind him. I have faith. I think it's going to be a good match. My biased pick has got to be Ziggler. Markintel, though, he's been unstoppable since joining up with Triple H and the Corporation, beating Justin Sane and winning that tag match alongside Voodoo against T and Lee. So it's going to be exciting to see. Jake Holmes does not have a match tonight. He's still rested from being squashed by Headhunter last week. Excuse me. Actually, a little bit of an announcement regarding Headhunter. Next week's Genesis, guys, we'll see Headhunter go one-on-one with Parker. I don't know what Parker was thinking, challenging Headhunter. Of course, Parker doesn't really speak, but he made it clear he wants Headhunter one-on-one, and Paul Heyman accepting on the behalf of his client after Headhunter demolished Jake Holmes last week. So yes, next week on Genesis, guys, it will be the undefeated Headhunter taking on the cruiserweight Parker. Super heavyweight versus a cruiserweight. I don't know, we know Parker's nuts, but that's just downright stupid. And another tweet here from Hayden, very vocal tonight here on Twitter. He says, yet to be pinned because he lets his team do all the work. Nelson's nothing. I'm going to follow that up with a tweet from John Reed, the newest signing to CMV. He says, warning to the CMV universe, the Rebel has arrived and the Fallen Angel is scheduled for an incoming. John Reed, the newest signing here to CMV. Yet to see him in action. Hope to see him soon, though. Seems very confident there on Twitter, though. Guess we'll see if he can back it up. And here we go. The Minutemen. It is Rex Carter in singles action. Abbott Bash accompanying him here. And these two together at Regicide eliminated 2 teams in that tag team turmoil before being eliminated themselves by Foreign Affairs. The Minutemen, everybody and their mother thought that Minutemen would be squashed in the first couple of seconds by Trailblazers, but no, they beat the Trailblazers, then they beat the Bromancers. Before, again, Foreign Affairs come out, beat them, eliminate the rest of the teams, and win the whole dang thing. It's been quite a while since we've seen Rex Carter in singles action. I mean, that return in the tag team turmoil alongside Abbott was the first time we saw him in action in months, so got to win this little bit of ring rust here on Rex Carter when it comes to singles matches. Here we go, folks. Nelson Jr. looking cocky and brash. Rex Carter ready to go. The Hillbilly. He's probably loaded up with the moonshine. Bubba's famous moonshine. He's ready to go. Nelson Jr. looking to remain unpinned and unsubmitted, as Hayden said earlier, only because his teammates do all the work. But I got to give Nelson credit. He did beat Ziggler one-on-one in a great match last week on Fusion. And Rex Carter right in front of Abbott. I'm sure Abbott's sending him some, motivational words, telling Rex to get back up. Rex got a clear weight and then height advantage here over Nelson. Nelson's got the quickness, though. Nice snap power slam off the rebound. Up next, guys, we'll see some Fatal 4-Way Vixens action. The Twitter war that's been ensuing these past couple weeks in the Vixens division. It'll be newcomer Emma Washington, newcomer Aura, Quinn Bell, and Jay Divine going at it. Can't wait for that one. It's going to be chaotic. A win for any one of those Vixens will definitely go a long way in getting them noticed. Moving them up the rankings, obviously. And then to follow that up will be a triple threat match, non-title, as Troy Voodoo Jackson, Jordan, and Randy Borton go at it. And our main event, of course, 2 out of 3 falls for the Anarchy title. Markintel and Ziggler, nice combination by Nelson there, as Abbott Bass is keeping his distance so as to not risk a disqualification. Nice counter by Rex. Athleticism right there. Of course, we all know Rex actually has to be drunk to compete. He can't compete sober. He did one time, got absolutely squashed. Nice backbreaker right there by Nelson. Goes for the first cover of the match. 1, 2. Very close count for this early on in the match. Arm drag there by the Hillbilly. Ooh, knife edge chop sends Nelson to the ropes. Now going to place him on the second rope there. What is Rex Carter going for here? Oh! Choking Nelson out. Digging his neck right into the rope. Counter there by Junior. Gets himself back up onto his feet. Going to target the legs here. Take out the tree trunks of the big man. God, that mullet is just gorgeous. Flawless. Rex Carter never change. You're a beautiful man. Eliminated from the Royal Rumble is Nelson Jr. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, guys, a little bit of a early promotion, but in 2 months' time, after our next pay-per-view, not cause and effect, but after Homecoming, it will be the 4th annual Royal Rumble match at Absolution. So that's something to look forward to. And after Homecoming will actually be the 3rd annual Glammy Awards. So a lot of things coming up in the coming months. Of course, our next pay-per-view is cause and effect, just 3 weeks away. Oh, whippersnapper by Nelson Jr. And we get a tweet here from Fabulous Maya, a.k.a. Maya Cruz. She says, I am proud of myself, of my actions these past few weeks, because I am here to make enemies and not friends. I do some teams to get to the top, and I have my sights on Fury. She is an animal. She's a joke. I am a certified boss, and I fear no one, because I am Maya Cruz. Hashtag no new friends. So Maya Cruz, as is everybody on the Fixins roster right now, targeting targeting Fury. Poor Fury, man. She's even targeted by Dynamite. Speaking of Dynamite, we got a tweet here from Miz. Mike the Miz. He says, ha, Divine? I remember when my client made her look anything but divine in the first ever Vixen's main event on Fusion. Why is Miz watching Fusion Genesis this past week? Please chill, Miz. Please stick to NXT. Rex Carter, forearm smash to the lower spine there of Nelson. Gonna retaliate with a jab to the ribs. What's he going for here? Oh, spinning sit-out powerbomb. The strength of Nelson to lift up the Hillbilly like that. Rex Carter got to be nearing 300 pounds. And I'm pretty sure Nelson qualifies as a light heavyweight, so that couldn't have been easy. Now a backbreaker for a second time in this match. Nelson in control. It's looking like trouble for Rex Carter, going for a super kick, dodged by the Hillbilly though. Great counter. Nelson a counter with the counter though. To a Russian leg sweep. Oh, Nelson looking to steal one. Small package. Can Rex get out of this? He might be trapped. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. The Hillbilly ain't going down like that, cuh. Oh, you cray? Nelson Jr. now. What is this? Oh, chicken wing, and then just dropping Rex right into his face. Uh-oh, up to the top goes Nelson Jr. What has he got in store? Going high risk, putting it on the line. Imploding 450. The athleticism of this kid, that was amazing. Oh, what's this now? Half Nelson backbreaker. In the middle of the ring, that might be all she wrote for the Hillbilly. 1, 2, 3, and Nelson Jr. remains unpinned and unsubmitted with a big victory over Rex Carter. That closing sequence, just too much for the Hillbilly to withstand. An imploding 450 followed up by a half Nelson backbreaker. Hard fought victory by Rex, but unfortunately Nelson had his number here tonight.
Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match.
Nelson Jr. stealing Ziggler's music. Maybe we'll hear it 3 times tonight. Ziggler walks out as 2-time Anarchy champion. And a tweet here from Hayden again. He says, the day that talentless bimbo Maya Cruz wins the Vixens title is the day that the Vixens officially become irrelevant. Hashtag we want Morgan Black. Hayden becoming infatuated with Morgan Black. A little bit of a That savagery that Hayden's known for these past couple of weeks towards Maya Cruz. And there you saw the ending of that match. Nelson Jr. big victory over Rex Carter. Remains unpinned and unsubmitted. And Tyson Newman just sending out a simple tweet here. Expletive delete. Bannon following up with a tweet of his own. Expletive delete. So the rest of the Minutemen obviously not too happy. And Slicka B saying, damn, man. So all the Minutemen obviously not too happy. Obviously sad that their friend and ally Rex Carter lost that match. Hard fought victory by the Hillbilly though. And I sense that things aren't done between Nelson Jr. and the Minutemen. As we get into our Vixens bout of the evening. Fatal 4-way it is, folks. Emma Washington, Aura, Quinn Bell, and Jade Divine. And Emma Washington and Aura actually made their debut together 2 weeks ago on Fusion in tag action, taking on the combination of Fury and Cassie Maverick in a losing effort after the match was over. Emma Washington looked like she and Aura were going to team up on Fury after Cassie ditched her, after Cassie left. But instead, Emma rolled out of the ring and said she's not here to make friends. She's traveled around the world competing. She's better than Aura, you know, obviously sending insults towards Aura. But Emma, is much like Hayden's infatuated with Morgan Black, Emma seems infatuated with Fury, really wants to be her ally, her friend, trying to get on her good side. I feel like she's just a sneaky snake, though, trying to get Fury, you know, closer to her so she can blindside her and get closer to that championship. And, of course, Quinn Bell, in an interview earlier tonight here on Saturday Night Genesis, saying people seem to forget about her big victory over Amber Briggs some weeks ago. An absolutely awesome match. But she's going to come out here and prove to the CMV universe that she shouldn't be forgotten, that she deserves a championship opportunity. And Jade Divine, of course, the cheeky Japanese girl, everybody's favorite. Still going to get back to that main event picture. And again, like I said earlier, a win for any one of these four Vixens here will definitely move them up the rankings for sure. Closer to a championship match in the future. As we get a tweet here from Maya responding to Hayden. She says, who you calling bimbo? You expletive delete, expletive delete. I will beat your expletive delete. You know what? I'll have someone get you. And Hayden responded by saying, take this ladder and climb up to my level, you failed porn star. And Better Than Senior, a.k.a. Nelson Jr. here, he says, was there any surprise in my victory? Another win for the greatest faction of all time. But you can't touch, you can't feel it on the stars above. Emma Washington says she's not here to make allies, not here to, you know, be shackled up with useless talent like Aura. Like I said, she loves to keep over and over again repeating, it's like the Miz likes to repeat. He was in the main event of WrestleMania that one year. Emma loves repeating that she's a world-traveled superstar competitor. Says she wants nothing to do with anybody else but infatuated with Fury, it seems. And here we go. Maya replying to Hayden. She says, I'm not a porn star. I'm a proud Mexican woman. I'm just here to make a point. That I can't imagine what Hayden's going to respond to. Or what he's going to say in response. I don't want to imagine it. And as Aura makes her way out here, we get a tweet from Cassie Maverick towards Maya saying, oh, honey, you're nowhere near ready to face the two-time Vixens champion. Didn't your mama ever tell you that your mouth isn't for breaking wind? And Vintage Vixens Division with this Twitter war ensuing already. This match hasn't even started. And this match actually happened because all four of these Vixens, joined by Fury and Cassie at Riverside, got in a huge Twitter war that went on for like an hour. All four of them feel as though they deserve a championship opportunity, and they can prove it here tonight. And the Queen of Botchville, ladies and gentlemen, said she's going to come out here and give everybody a botchplex and a Houston, or an Irish hangover, I should say, for their troubles. I'm pretty sure Quinn Bell's not from Houston. She is Irish, from Ireland. It's the Irish hangover. Quinn Bell certainly, I mean, backing up her words. A lot of big victories past couple of months over Danielle Ward and, of course, Amber Briggs, like she said. The CMV universe on their feet for America's sweetheart, the Japanese sensation, the Asian sensation. That's her brother Sushi X, the cheeky Japanese girl Jade Divine. You can't not love her. And Slick B tweeting out here saying, "Got our official count up, yo." And that's from Slick B, apparently at CMV Minutemen. They're all going to be tweeting from that one account from now on. And we got a tweet here from the Real G, Terry Sherman from NXT. He says, "I'd let Quinn Bell take me backstage." Hashtag the Real G with the Real G. With the Real D, I think he meant right there. A little bit of a botch there. She's my pick for this match. And Fabulous Maya, responding to Cassie here, she says, "I am ready. I'm determined to beat you, and don't ever bring my mother or family into this. I'm ready for the title match. Just be ready yourself." As here we go, Fatal 4-Way Vixen's action to continue Saturday Night Genesis here tonight. What a night it's been thus far, and still so much to get to. Triple threat match involving Troy Voodoo Jackson, Jordan, and Randy Borton. The main event, Anarchy title on the line. Mark Tall defends against Ziggler. As Quinn Bell immediately takes the fight to Jade Divine on the outside. Emma Washington going right after her tag team partner from 2 weeks ago, Aura. Oh, what a counter there. Aura looking to make Emma see the colors, as she likes to say. Quinn Bell brought back into the ring. Jade Divine. Got to watch out for that Divine Arrow she likes to go for. You're not kicking out of that. Not many people do. I think the only person who's ever kicked out of a Divine Arrow is Fury. And Hayden towards Maya here saying, "Do you not go to school too? Are you one of the boars that grid wrestles?" Hashtag get educated. Hayden with the fire. As Quinn Bell, nice reverse DDT there on Washington. Or another amazing counter on Jade Divine. Speaking of counters, Emma Washington getting out of that head scissors there. Save herself. Irish whip by Aura. Oh, Divine counters! Handspring and then a jumping cutter. And Jamari Williams sends out a tweet here saying, "So sad to see all the so-called good guys go down tonight. This must suck for all you stupid fans." Jamari Williams probably watching from home. He's got a match coming up at Cause and Effect against Matt Jefferson. As Divine goes for the first pinfall attempt of the match on Aura here. Just a one count. And a tweet from Ryan Colt. He says, tick tock, tick tock. Hashtag target sighted, hashtag bullets loaded. Ryan Colt, one of the newest additions to CMV. Currently undefeated. He's been at live events this past month. Jade Divine taking it to Aura in the ring. Quinn Bell and Washington going at it outside. Got to keep an eye on Divine, though. Go for a cheeky pin. Win this real quick. And Hayden again with the savagery continuing on towards Ryan Cole here. He says, "Bullets loaded and ready to be shot at your hopes and dreams." Having more than a mediocre career. There's actually hopes of having anything more than a mediocre career. I just added in dreams there because I like to improvise from time to time. You feel me? Springboard splash there by Divine. Has Aura in trouble. Japanese competitor. Two Japanese vixens going at it in the ring right now. As we get the Irishman, or the Irish gal. And Emma Washington, I don't know where she's exactly from. From the U.S., I'm pretty sure. She's the odd one out in this match. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Look in the ring. Jade Divine going for that spider suplex, which always sets up the Divine Arrow. If she gets this off, it's done. There it is. Divine Arrow hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Divine got it. Kitty Quinn Bell with that botch of the night, of course, just stood there. Probably could have broken it up in time if she ran. But after tossing Washington back into the ring, just stood there, allowing Divine to get the 3 count on Aura, following the Divine Arrow. And the cheeky Japanese girl has the CMV Universe on their feet right now. As we get a tweet here from Cassie, she says, I know y'all are thinking it. Let me just say that Aura and I weren't separated at birth. I guess because they got kind of the same hairstyle there. And Ryan Colt responds to Hayden simply saying, and you are? Here's the finish of the match. That spider suplex always sets up the Divine Arrow. And Quinn Bell stunned, botched. She's probably stunned at the height that Divine, the way she moves through the air like it's water. Simply couldn't break up the pin. She was shocked. In a state of awe. And the cheeky Japanese girl, Jay Divine, celebrating a hard-fought victory. Proving why she deserves to be #1 contender. The question is, who's going to be the champion following next week when Fury and Cassie Maverick collide in a 20-minute Iron Woman match for the Vixens Championship? I mean, Grammar's with an A, though. And Hayden responds to Ryan Colt here saying, something you could only dream to be. Here's the ladder. You know what to do. As we move into our co-main event of the evening, folks, triple threat action it will be. Troy Voodoo, Jackson Jordan, and Randy Borton, non-title, of course. The rematch set up for 3 weeks' time at Cause and Effect. The Moo Man, the Milkman, Randy Borton gets his shot to reclaim the undisputed title against Voodoo. And Voodoo viciously assaulting Borton before his match against Sushi X last week. Didn't pay off, though, as Borton still able to beat the Asian Sensation in a great back-and-forth match. Borton gets his chance to lay hands on Voodoo before their encounter at the pay-per-view, but with the added obstacle of Jackson Jordan in there. And Jackson Jordan obviously knows what a win over the undisputed champion and the #1 contender in the same match could do for his career. He's the reigning international champion, yet to be a challenger named for his title. Borton, I'm sure, realizes what a win for him could do over 2 champions in the same match. And we get a tweet here from Maya. She says, good luck to the Milkman, Borton. Prayers to you, honey. And then, in parentheses, are those parentheses? I don't know. I always get those. I think those are parentheses. Those aren't parentheses. What are those? Those aren't brackets. Those are, I'm forgetting the name right now. In the fucking crooked line. No relations. I always forget the name of those. I know brackets, I know parentheses, and I always forget the fucking name of those. Oh, damn, and Hayden with the vintage fire. He says, going to go see him later tonight for his daily dose of milk. No relations. Come on, cop. No relations. And Ryan Colt responding to Hayden here, slowly but surely, saying, see you soon. Hashtag 2 rungs at a time. Hashtag see you at the top. And Hayden's got to be careful with all this Twitter fire he's been throwing out as of late, because he's making a lot of new enemies, and he doesn't need any more enemies than he has right now. And Hayden, of course, responding, saying the top is just out of your reach, as the 3-time and reigning undisputed champion makes his way down to the ring. Ready to make a statement. And Borton, man, can't take anything away from the Milkman. What a performance he put on against Voodoo at Regicide. Just would not quit. What, like 4 finishers, like 5 signatures. Finally, it took a superplex off the top to put him down. And for Voodoo to reclaim the undisputed championship. But Borton quickly cashing in his rematch clause, and it's coming his way. And in just 3 weeks' time, can Borton win back the undisputed title, become a 2-time champion? We're going to a little sneak peek here tonight with the addition, of course, of the international champion, Jackson Jordan. As we get a tweet here from Elijah Stewart. He says, can't wait for my revenge on Fear. I'm going to do it for my Stewies. They deserve better. Also, tell Jackson I didn't forget about my win. Elijah obviously referencing his victory over Jackson Jordan at the top of the month. That was last month before Regicide, actually. Elijah with a big win before he was taken out at the doctor's orders. Turned out that Fear actually paid off the doctors to force Elijah Stewart onto the sidelines. And Elijah saying he's going to return in 2 weeks on Monday Night Fusion to take on Fear. Or he offered the challenge, and Fear accepted. Actually stabbed a note, or the CMV magazine, I'm pretty sure it was, like, to Elijah Stewart's locker. He's dripping blood, and he said, I accept. So Fear accepts the challenge. Elijah Stewart, one-on-one with Fear in 2 weeks' time. And last but not least, folks, here he comes, the Moo Moo Man, the Milkamaniac. The Money in the Bank winner and the former undisputed champion. I have all the faith in the world for the Moo Moo Man. I'm ready for him to reclaim that championship, buh. I got the faith. I'm drinking my milk. I'm saying my prayers. Borton has beaten Voodoo before. He knows he can do it, but now Borton knows that Voodoo can beat him too. Their collision at cause and effect is certainly going to be all out. I hope it's, if it's anything like their Regicide match, it's going to be absolutely insane. And Hayden saying, now this guy here, Jackson Jordan, he's someone all you little guys should look up to. So Hayden apparently has a liking for Jackson Jordan. Hayden likes very random people. Morgan Black, Jackson Jordan, people that I'm pretty sure he's never even met. Here we go, folks. Triple threat action. Troy Voodoo, Jackson Jordan, and the Milkman Randy Borton going at it. Non-title match and triple threat rules do apply. First man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring will walk out with the victory. Of course, no disqualifications and no countouts. As look at this, Voodoo and Borton right at the get-go target Jackson together. Maybe want to take out the third wheel, remove the roadblock so they can target each other. The sound strategy, I guess. And vintage Voodoo right there with the butterfly DDT. This is the first time that Borton and Voodoo have actually been in a triple threat match together. I'm forgetting the third participant, but it was actually this season, towards the start. I think it was Borton, Voodoo. Who else was it? Maybe Anderson, I think. I think it was Paul Anderson. In which I'm pretty sure Voodoo won the match after Anderson hit a swanton bomb or something and broke up the curve. I can't exactly remember. Just know this is the first time they've been in a triple threat match together. Jackson Jordan is not taking this double teaming, though. He's not taking it sitting down. Wrestling slam there to Borton. Texas jab turns right into it. And then an uppercut right to the ribs. Nasty super kick to follow up. Goes for it on Borton, too. The Milkman ain't having it. He's the king of the super kicks. You kidding me? Snap suplex, though. And a tweet from Fear here. He says, the family will fall, and then the corporation will have to deal with us. I'll make sure they will not and cannot ignore us. And they'll certainly not deny us. Fear can't just worry about the corporation, though. I mean, it was revealed at the top of the month, Cyborg now owns 50% of the shares here in CMV's co-owner. You got the Coalition, the Minutemen. There's all these factors now. Fusion and Genesis, CMV has become a war zone. Absolute chaos. As all three men on the outside of the ring now. Voodoo. Oh, ramming Jordan, the international champion, face first right to the steel steps there. As Borton just watches on, tries to come up from behind, misses the overhand punch, though. Rammed into the barricade is Jordan. He's going everywhere right now. Some more teamwork here. Another double knee gut buster to Jackson Jordan. Never thought I'd see the day when Borton and Voodoo work together. Now Borton's rammed to the security wall. And then there goes Jackson a second time. Oh, now Jackson and Borton going to work together. Oh, heel kick from an elevated position right there. And Emma Washington, I'm assuming this is a response to a Fierce tweet from a few moments ago. She says, "You don't need aura. Get someone with actual talent who won't cause animosity within your ranks." And I'm assuming Emma's referring to Aura, who's been in a spat with Fury these past couple of weeks. Both of them members of the Unholy Alliance, of course, with Fear and Daryl Richards. As Jackson Jordan with a death claw. The death shoulder claw. And here comes Jordan pulling out a steel chair. No DQ, remember? Oh, and right to the back of the movement. No, he missed. He did hit the toe of Voodoo, though. Oh, now right to the face of Jackson there as Voodoo makes the counter. Both men running towards Jackson. Jackson reverses into a snap power slam, though. Chop block. Good strategy. Take out the legs of Borton. He can't hit that super kicker. If he does, it's going to hurt him. Probably more than it hurts his opponent. Jackson now with the steel steps. Oh, takes out both of his opponents. Voodoo falling face first onto the steel chair. He's napping. As Jordan just goes to town here on Borton. Oh, again, right into the face. My God, King. And if it was false count anywhere, Borton might be done for. And Voodoo telling Jackson, yeah, get him, Jackson. Demolish him. Soften him up for me at cause and effect. Oh, but that didn't last long. Voodoo right after Jackson as Borton's in the ring. Down for the count. Can he get back to his feet? Oh, Voodoo rammed ribs first into the ring apron. And Borton using the ropes to get back up. He's in trouble right now. He's feeling the effects of this bout thus far. Probably still feeling the effects of Voodoo's pre-match attack on him last week. And then the hellacious bout he had with Sushi X. Shoots the half. Voodoo going to break that up. Voodoo going to let Borton win? No, Jordan able to kick out. Troy Voodoo probably knew he would kick out. Oh, and look at that. Again, Borton and Voodoo working together. Kick to the chest and back of Jackson Jordan there. Pushes him away. Jackson back to his feet, only to be met by Borton with another snap suplex. Batten, I called him. Batten Barton. Loves his snap suplexes, man. Crazy for him. Jackson now just flip-flopping all over the place like a fish out of water. Now it's Borton who's telling Voodoo to get Jackson. Let's get this guy out of the way. Then we can focus on each other. Shining Wizard. Right to the back of Jackson's head. And Borton going to try to steal the pin. Voodoo ain't having it this time, though. He know that might be all she wrote. Off the boot to the back of the head. Another kick to the chest right there. I mean, cops, stop, please stop inviting me to parties, though. I'm not joining. I mean, you're going to make me have to turn notifications off. You're pulling a Kinsel right now. Troy Voodoo now. Troy Voodoo. Pele kick. Hooks the leg to Borton. One. Another break up by Voodoo, though. And Voodoo, look at this. Taking Borton for a ride. Oh, drops. Oh, roaring elbow to the back of the head. And now Voodoo looking for the straight to hell. Jackson has other plans in mind, though. Other plans in mind. He doesn't have two minds, multiple minds. Oh, straight to hell to Jackson now for interfering. Bam! Face first into the canvas. Borton going to try to steal the pin. Voodoo gets there first, though. Breaks it up. Not even a one count. Jackson Jordan a little upset that Borton just took his prey. Okay, now Borton's just kicking and breaking up all the moves. Back suplex. The king of the back suplex is Randy Borton. Collapses down to one. He allows Jackson to capitalize. Not for long, though. Irish whip going to put Jordan in the corner. The international champion in trouble. What's Borton doing? Looking for his comeback, maybe. Voodoo going to shut that down real quick. Butterfly kick. Or butterfly kick. Butterfly DDT. Kicks his legs, what I meant to say. Oh, and right down onto the knee. Jackson has a thing for targeting the legs, it seems. Teardrop suplex by the Moo Moo Man. Falls into the cover. Can Voodoo get back up in time? Yes, he can. Very close to two right there. And now Voodoo's looking for his comeback. Borton going to shut that down. Tit for tat. And another back suplex. Releases him. Went flying. And Fear towards Emma Washington here says, perhaps you'd like to tell that to Aura in person. My master thrives on dissension amongst his minions. I'm sure we can arrange something. Wait a minute! Borto end by Randy Orton, but Voodoo back to his feet just in time to break up the pin attempt on Jackson Jordan. And Jackson's taking all the finishes here tonight. It's like Borton and Voodoo are having like a tit for tat. Like, anything you can do, I can do better. Like, look what I can do. I'm stronger. I'm better than you. Using Jackson Jordan as the dummy. Covered by Voodoo on Borton. Jackson Jordan breaks it up before the count of one. Voodoo struggling to get back to his feet at this point. It's been a hellacious triple threat match. Jackson Jordan might have a hashtag. Oh, he does. Borton woozy busted wide open. And now they're just stomping him while he's down. Go for the pin. What are you doing? And Jackson's going to do just that. Dirty pin, but Voodoo's right there. He'll be able to break that up. He waits for a second, but he does. And Borton bleeding badly. He's got a nasty gash on his forehead right now. Uh-oh, Voodoo with a metal bat now. Tries to bash Borton in the back of the head, but Borton's busy trying to put Jackson in the tree of woe position. I don't know how Borton's standing right now after the hashtag. Oh, how about that? A bat right to the back of the head. And Jackson Jordan just hanging there. And now Voodoo doesn't know what to do. Just keeps picking up and dropping the bat. He's a little bit confused. Do I want the bat? I don't know. Do I want the bat? I don't know. Is there a moth in here right now? Isn't it winter still? There shouldn't be any bugs in here. Go away. Another butterfly DDT there by Voodoo. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Voodoo got it. Randy Borton just stood there, guys. I think he was a little out of it. I mean, he's got a nasty gash on his forehead. He's bleeding badly. I don't think Borton knew where he was at that point. He just stood there like, huh? Wait a minute. Am I in a match? Where am I? What's going on right now? But Troy Voodoo just pinned the international champion, ladies and gentlemen. Off the move that Voodoo has won many of his matches off of. That butterfly DDT. After that hashtag, Borton wasn't the same. But then they stomped the shit out of him on the ground. Hellacious triple threat match, so very back and forth between all three men, but Troy Voodoo picks up the win and the momentum heading towards his title defense against Randy Borton in 3 weeks' time at Cause and Effect. Voodoo's a 3-time undisputed champion. Has never held it longer than a month, though. His first reign ended after a month. His second reign only lasted 5 minutes. Borton cashed in on him after the main event of Dark Carnival. And then, of course, he beat Borton in the main event of Regicide, or the co-main event, I should say. Can he retain against the Moo Moo Man? Can he put down Borton yet again at Cause and Effect? We'll find out. Here's the end of the bout, though. That butterfly DDT by Troy Voodoo. And then squirms into the cover. Borton just stood there. He was very confused. Didn't know what was going on. He began to move, but it was too late.
Here's your winner, representing the corporation, the Future.
Excuse me. Ugh. Got stuffy ass nose right now. All right, folks, it's been quite a night here on Saturday Night at Genesis, and it's time to close off the show with the Anarchy title on the line. It is Markintel making his first championship defense against Jacob Ziegler, the Scot, and new member of the Coalition. Can he do what he couldn't at Regicide? Got absolutely dominated by the Big Red Monster. Marktel just pretty much hit the finger poke of doom, pinned Ziegler to win the title. Marktel's been a changed man, though, since joining up with Triple H and the Corporation, dude. putting down Justin Sane. Despite the interferences by Triple H, still beating Justin Sane is no small feat. Winning that tag match with Voodoo, absolute domination there over T and Lee. Will it happen again here tonight? It is 2 out of 3 falls, which means that the first man to win 2 matches will walk out the victor. The first ever and last 2 out of 3 falls match we had here in CMV was at SummerSlam between Bison and Justin Sane, in which Bison dominated Sane, pinned him back to back within minutes. This is Xbox One, Dylan. I mean, Anarchy, Edith. Come on. Anarchy. Close enough. Close enough. And here he comes, the big red monster, the demon of the corporation. I'm surprised that Anarchy title fits around his fucking waist. This dude's massive. And Ziggler saying it before their match at Regicide, saying the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But obviously that was not so. The bigger they are, the harder they crush. Marcantel looking to make a repeat of Regicide here tonight. Ziggler now with the coalition behind him, though. He's been in a slump as of late, on a losing streak. Just coming off a loss against Quantum 6 nights ago on Fusion. I'm not counting the Scott out, though. I think this could be a good match. Welcome back, Lewis. Fuck, what is in my nose right now? Ah! Please chill, nostrils. And guys, I want to say this is our main event Genesis, but don't go anywhere. Because much like Fusion from now on, there will be a live event match after Genesis. There won't be 2 simulated ones, so it'll just be one live event match played in exhibition. Because I figured Fusion has one, why shouldn't Genesis? So we get a CMV.com exclusive following the end of Genesis here tonight. Don't go anywhere. A live event match recorded from earlier in the week. I hear it's a good one. But first, we got to see if Ziggler can take down the giant, the big red monster, and win back what he feels is still his Anarchy Championship. Won the title only 2 weeks after making his Fusion debut, beating Hayden one-on-one. Ziggler's ready. He's got that dank leather jacket on. He's good to go. 2 out of 3 falls it is, folks. Anarchy title on the line. You see it right there. First man to gain pinfall or submission twice will walk out with that championship in their hands. We could see Marcantel win the first match, and then Ziggler win the second. Go to a tiebreak. Could see Marcantel, much like Bison did against Sane, win both matches back-to-back in minutes. Could see Ziggler win both matches back-to-back. We just have to wait and see it. They're clean singles matches, though. Countouts, disqualifications in effect. You got to pin or submit your opponent in the ring to win. I mean, there's no special referee matches, Maury. So, I mean, do you not play the game? Come on. What are you, dumb? Yes, I did, Maury. Thank you. They look beautiful. Oh! Marco using his strength just to crumble Ziggler under his own weight. So far, it's not looking great for Ziggler. He can't even grapple Martel. Every time he tries to, the big man just pushes him away, just like that. Like, are you trying to grab me, kid? Oh, he did it. He grappled him. Front headlock. Oh, but he can't capitalize. Martel with the counter. Fireman's carry take over there by Ziggler. Irish Whip now sends him out onto the apron. To Scott. What's he looking for here? Oh, spear! Sends the big man tumbling. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Ziggler trying to stay in control here. Into the midsection. Couple stomps right to the chest. Ziggler. He obviously can't be tossing a suplex and slamming Martel all over the place. He's got to rely on his speed, his quickness. Use kicks and then jabs, punches. Maybe might have to go high risk, go off the top to put down Markentel. Like I said, a changed man is the big red monster. Not like the Markentel of old. Count of 5. Markentel back in the ring, as is Ziggler. This match could end by count out disqualification. Let's remember. Much like Del Rio there, hit Kalisto with a steel chair at over the limit. You know, got himself DQ'd to lose one of the 2 out of 3 fall matches. I don't think either of these guys are going to pull Del Rio and risk it, though. They realize the Anarchy title is up for grabs. Oh, nice sit-out jawbreaker. Ziggler in control right now. Has the big man stunned. Goes for the cover. Looking to get one over quickly here. Just a 2 count, though. Hello, Austin. I mean, I'm a big fan of both these guys, so I don't really have a biased pick here. I've always been a big Markentel fan. I'm a big Ziggler fan. So far, so good. Nothing like Regicide. I mean, I think Ziggler hit maybe like 3 moves at Regicide. He's actually been in control the better part of the bout so far. Here in this first match in the 2 out of 3 falls. Over the limit, fast lane. A pay-per-view with a dumb car theme. You know, same thing. Oh, brings Markentel face first right down onto the knee. And Ziggler looking for another pin attempt. How could we ever forget Ziggler's match against Quantum just 6 nights ago on Fusion, where Ziggler went for a pin? I think I haven't gone back and counted yet. I think maybe 30 to 40 pin attempts by Ziggler on Quantum in that match. To the top goes Ziggler. What is he looking for up here? Oh, double knees to the ribs. Like I said earlier, remember Ziggler, he's got to rely on his quickness, his kicks, his punches. Might have to go high risk. Well, we're towards the end. Usually towards the end of the stream, I get less viewers. I mean, earlier we got to like 15 or so. This is usually what I get on Fusion, 15 to 20. As long as you're here, Austin, that's all that matters. You and Borton, you're all that I need. And Maury. And Ugly Fat Fuck. And Cop if he's still here. And Maya. All you guys. Another cover by Ziggler. Just a 2 count, though. Using his own head as a weapon. There you go. Ziggler in control. He's dominating Markentel right now. Oh, but the big red monster just chucking the Scott to the outside of the ring like a sack of dirty laundry. Grabs him by the head. Twist the arm. Oh, close. A short arm shoulder block right there. Count of 3. What is Ziggler here? Just like size it up, Markentel. Doing a rain dance around him. Oh my God. Wait. No, Markentel. Oh my God. Big boot just squashed Ziggler's head into the steel post, ladies and gentlemen. But Markentel could have won by count out easily right there. Instead, breaking the count. Referee has to restart, and Ziggler somehow back to his feet. Backbreaker. And then a Russian leg sweep. Great combination. How is Ziggler up right now? What a Falcon Arrow right there. The referee again in a count of 6. And the big red machine might not want to win by count out, but he certainly doesn't want to lose by count out. I legit don't know what is up my nose right now, but it is driving me nuts. Maybe it's that moth that was in here earlier. Markinsell showing off his muscles, trying to taunt that might cost him. Ziggler tried to steal it with the O'Connor roll. And now I got something in my eye. Oh my god, classic dashing. My nose not fucking stuffed. I got something in my goddamn eye. Oh my god. Covered by Markinsell here on Ziggler. Just a 2 count though. Ziggler responding with a backbreaker there. Loving his backbreakers in this match. Is the Scott as he now just stomps on the down to Markinsell, sizing the big man up. The Anarchy Champion in trouble. If he gets caught with this kick to the midsection, no, counter by Markinsell, belly to belly to follow up. And now Markinsell winding up the bow hammer right to the temple. That's what took Ziggler down at Regicide. Will it do so here tonight in this 2 out of 3 falls bout? Will Ziggler lose the first fall? No, he kicks out! And Markinsell absolutely drained. Hands on his hips, wondering how Ziggler kicked out of that. Only took one of them at the pay-per-view to put down Ziggler. Ziggler's been training, though. He knew he has to get this win. He's got to win back the Anarchy Championship, not only for himself, but the coalition had to prove that it wasn't just a fluke over Hayden. No, that it's not a flash in the pan. What a match this has been so far, though. This is only the first fall. Who's going to score the first pin? Big splash by Markinsell. All that weight down onto the spine. Blackout King. He killed him. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. Ziggler refusing to stay down, despite his head being squashed into the steel post by a big boot from Markinsell, despite the bullhammer. Goes to the double axe handle. Ziggler sidestepped it, though. And now a running neckbreaker. Oh, rake of the eyes. Markinsell not afraid to get dirty. Counter into a Russian leg sweep by Z. Quickly goes to the cover. Just a 2 count, though. We get a nice shot at Ziggler's back right there. He's not even sweating. Ziggler's got that disorder or disease thing. I don't know what to exactly call it, where people don't sweat. I don't know. I've seen it before. Ziggler's got it, whatever it is. You know who sweats? Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar sweats. Now I keep looking around my room now to see where the fuck that moth went. As Markinsell, excuse me, it's a big time back elbow there. Ziggler responds with some slaps. That might be a mistake, or maybe not. KO inbound. Bam! Doesn't get the back of his head, though. He got his back. He got, like, between the shoulder blades, but I don't think he really got the full effect of that maneuver right there. 1. Rope break! Markinsell got the rope break, and the ref saw it. Thank God it wasn't a Bison Just Insane replay, though. Oh. What? Is it? Ziggler, bullhammer! Bullhammer! Ziggler just stole Markinsell's finisher. Middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and Ziggler got the first fall. Using Markinsell's own finisher against him, Ziggler has just gotten the first fall, ladies and gentlemen. What? That's how you hit a bow hammer, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, folks, this is 2 out of 3 falls. Markinsell still has an opportunity to come back here, but Ziggler's leading now, picking up the first point. What a match. These two already empty, gassed as hell, beating the shit out of each other, and Ziggler uses the bullhammer to put down Markinsell. I mean, what about my new dog, though, Borton? I got a new dog. You can't be a part of things? You fucking racist.
was a match for the record books.
Now here's the
Universe will be buzzing.
towards the end of the bout, guys. Ziggler winding up the Bohem to put down Markto with his own finisher and score the first fall. It's sugar. I didn't come up with it. My mom came up with it, so, I mean, it's not my fault. Please understand.
Here are your winners
And Ziggler celebrating that first fall victory. But he can't celebrate for too long, folks, because here we go. Both men back in their corners. Referee rings the bell. I mean, my mom, she's white, so my mom said, oh, she's white. She's nice. I guess we'll call her Sugar. No, she says, no, it's female, Austin. Tis female. And Ziggler celebrating, could only celebrate for just a moment as the referee backed these men into their corners once again. It rang the bell. Ziggler's leading with one fall thus far. Marshall has a chance to come back. But if the Scot scores another pin, he's walking out a two-time Anarchy champion here, folks. God. Hope you're not getting sick. My sister's sick, so not about that life. Drop toe hold there by Ziggler. Sends Marcantel face first into the canvas. Seems like he's targeting that leg now. Marcantel's probably literally fuming. Absolutely pissed. Oh! Beautiful disaster. That was actually a better sell than the actual cell animation in the game. That took Marcantel's head off nearly. Oh, no, a clothesline, sending Marcantel falling down the outside. Wait a minute. Ziggler rebounds off the ropes, over the top. Spaceman plancha. Marcantel quickly back to his feet, though, realizing he's in trouble here. He has a chance to tie the score. Let's go to a tiebreaker, third fall. Ziggler dominated the majority of that first bout, so. Oh, Marktel just sent right into the ring apron. A counter by Ziggler. Count of 5. Ziggler back in the ring. Ziggler don't give a shit. I wonder in a 2 out of 3 falls match if Ziggler won by countout, because you can't win a championship by counter disqualification. So would that win go to Marcantel, technically? Would it have to go to a third fall? I'm not too sure about that, a 2 out of 3 fall. I don't think that's ever happened before, so I'm not too sure what would happen. Nonetheless, we're not going to have to find out because Marcantel gets back in the ring. Nice gut-wrench suplex. Ziggler flailing. He indeed did get laid out, King there. King, my partner. He did get laid out. Oh, spine buster now. I know what it's called, Michael Cole. Leave me the fucking, you little bitch, Michael Cole. Don't make me come over there and spit in your Mountain Dew, slut. Counter by Ziggler. Irish whip sends Marcantel into the corner now. The Scot trying to stay on top of his opponent here. The Anarchy Championship within his grasp, just inches away, and he knows it, he tastes it, he can smell it, he can feel it. The rest of the coalition probably backstage cheering him on or wherever they are, maybe at home. The only other coalition I ever had a match tonight was Bison, and he won over Justin Sane. See if this could be the night of the coalition. I'd spit in his mouth too. Ziggler again going high risk, very high risk offense in this match. Moonsault this time. Doesn't go for the pin though. Realizing it's going to take more than that to keep down Marcantel. I mean, it took using Marcantel's own finisher, the bullhammer, to put him down for the first fall. Oh, Ziggler, we've seen this from him before. Targeting every exposed limb of Marcantel's body here. The chest, the legs, the arms, and finally the face. Shoots the half. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. And Ziggler can't believe after everything these two have been to. And Marcantel back to his feet before Ziggler. Using his demon-esque powers. All up into the air. Oh, arm lock, scoop slam. All of Ziggler's weight down to his own arm. And now look at that, using his weight to his advantage. Just gingerly stepping across the chest of Ziggler. Goes for a kick to the back of the head. Ziggler saw it coming, though. Irish whip now puts him in the corner. Ziggler, what's he looking for here? Kick to the midsection. Headbutt. And then a punch to the jaw. Ziggler Think he might be looking for that apron dropkick. If he gets this, it could be over. Double boots to the temple. Marcantel could be out cold. Ziggler back in the ring as quick as he can. Falls into the cover. 1, 2. No! Marcantel able to kick out. Ziggler simply taking too long to get back into the ringer. That might have been over. If you could have teleported. Now I got something in my throat. Something in my nose, something in my eye, something in my throat. Got the trifecta here tonight. And they're all dicks, by the way, before someone says it. They are all dicks. I can confirm.
Another great Saturday at WWE action here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Snapmare right there by Ziggler. Into a side headlock. Has Marcantel grounded. That's not going to last long, though. The big red monster back to his feet. Breaks the hold. Kicks to the midsection. Ziggler has got to hit something big right here now, guys, or he's done for. He's going to be losing that title. Been in CMV nearly 3 years. Anarchy title is his first championship. Looking like his reign might not last past 2 weeks here. Oh, again down onto the knee.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
I don't know what the Scott's doing right now. He's going for a springboard, maybe? Yes, he's Marcantel! Bull hammer! Caught him mid-air. 1, 2. No! Ziggler kicks out somehow, some way. And the CMV universe chanting, "This is awesome. What a main event. This is B." Ziggler. This has been. Not this is B. That's not grammatically correct. This has been. Ziggler is leading with 1 fall over Marcantel. Marcantel trying to get back in control with a catching bullhammer. Ziggler fighting out though, turns him around as the big red monster. The demon gets caught with a couple elbows to the jaw, staggers him. He's woozy. Might be sleeping on his feet. No, playing possum perhaps. Straight jacket German.
He's setting it up.
Oh, and there's the muscles again. Looking at his comeback, I can only assume. Marcantel, can he pull off the upset? Put Ziggler in the corner. Trying to hit off that comeback. I don't know if he still has it, though. He's taking his time.
Walk away with the win.
No, I think he lost it. He was too slow, too tired. I can't blame him. This has been a hellacious bout thus far, but he does put Ziggler up top. This can only spell trouble. Oh, counter by Ziggler, though. From the top, Ziggler. Oh, double knees right to the chest. And now Ziggler. Ziggler looking to finish things. Looking to bring home the Anarchy title. Kick to the midsection. Hooks the arms. Pedigree. He's got it. Flips him over. Hooks the leg for good measure. 1, 2, 3. And Ziggler got it. What a finish. And Ziggler, ladies and gentlemen, is once again our CMV Anarchy champion. Marcantel looking to possibly end Ziggler's career up in the top rope. Ziggler saw it coming though, countered. Double knees to the chest off the top, and then the pedigree puts Marcantel down 2-0 indeed. And Ziggler once again is the Anarchy champion. Can't take anything away from Marcantel though. It took a hell of a lot to keep him down here in this match.
One in a million is the only way to describe this match. And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Here's that finish following a counter off the top rope. Ziggler wasted no time hitting the pedigree, which he failed to earlier in the match. Second time was the charm, though. Simply too much done to Marcantel. Hard fought. You might not like the big red monster, but that was quite a match to finish off edition number 30 of Saturday Night Genesis tonight. As Ziggler brings home some gold. Two-time Anarchy champion, the Coalition, looking strong. And as Genesis goes off the air, we see the image of Ziggler holding up his newly won championship high into the air. And as I said, ladies and germs, don't go anywhere, because following the ending of this week's episode of Genesis, we have a exclusive video from CMV.com of a live event taped earlier this week. A match that went down. I'm told it was very good. It was very, very nice. It was a pretty dank match. So we're going to check that out right now. As it'll be Ryan Colt taking on CMV's first Samoan, but not only Samoan anymore, Alpha. They got that same pose going on. This was meant to be. Excuse me. So here we go, guys. Before we close that episode of 185 of Community Universe World, 185 episodes, that's nuts. That's just 15 episodes away from 200. That's cray. 200 certainly going to be a blowout. I'll make sure of it. But this is episode of 185. One hell of a Genesis pulled off. Jacob Ziegler winning back his Anarchy Championship in a hard-fought battle war against Marketel, 2-0, scoring 2 pinfalls over the big man, the demon of the corporation. Now we get this exclusive footage from CMV.com. Going to see the fast-rising Ryan Colt, who so far is undefeated, able to put down Worldwide Will, and just earlier this week as well in a different live event, also put down Christopher Ann. Ryan Colt saying, give me a real challenge. You keep throwing all these new debuting guys against me. Give me a real challenge. Well, that's been answered. Alpha has been here in CMV for, man, about maybe 4 or 5 months now. Hasn't made it to Fusion and Genesis yet. He's been stuck on the live events. Made it Genesis a couple times, but just taking a lot of losses. Tonight could be his opportunity to get noticed with a win over Ryan Colt. Certainly stringing together another win, making it 3 undefeated. Ryan Colt could easily make his way onto Genesis. Ryan Colt's got Alpha in his sights. The bullets are loaded. Can he pull the trigger, though? We'll find out. Alpha's definitely got to be desperate. When you're desperate, you're dangerous, as we always say here in CMV. Ryan Colt looking as relaxed and cocky as he always does. Ba, 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 ba. Ryan Colt with a smirk on his face awaits the arrival of Alpha, the Samoan-born superstar. CMV's first Samoan. You see it right there in the shirt. Now he's not alone anymore, though. He was CMV's first Samoan, but now there's about like 4 or 5. So he's no longer alone. Ryan Colt seems like he doesn't give a shit. He's like, really? This is, as Austin said, this is a real challenge, Alpha? Come on, you got to give me someone. Can't underestimate Alpha, though. So we haven't seen a whole lot of this man, but can't underestimate it. Can't underestimate what you don't know. You never know. Could shock us here tonight. This could be an absolute amazing match. We'll find out right now. Ryan Colt One-on-one with Alpha. And the referee rings the bell. Here we go. Ryan Colt right out of the gate. He is clearly the undersized here. Alpha's got at least a foot on him. Jeez. I never realized Ryan Colt was so short. To be fair, well, Worldwide Will also was towering over him, but Christopher Ann last week was actually shorter than him, or earlier this week, I should say. Snapmare by Colt into a reverse chin lock. It's not a rope break, though, because it's not a real submission. I was just trying to wear down Alpha a little bit here at the start. Oh, goes for a spinning European uppercut. Alpha ain't having any of it, though. Scoop slam attempt by Alpha. Counter after counter here. Feeling each other out. Alpha is a powerhouse. Likes to finish his opponents off with the... Oh. Okay. And then he took damage from the fall, too. Don't know what happened there. That was weird. I'm pretty sure... I don't know. I think maybe Alpha was going for a suicide dive or something. I'm not too sure. Oh, reverse STO, though, there by Colt. Should have pinned him off the fall. Oh, there's that athleticism. Colt really showing. And his first match against Worldwide Will, we didn't really see a whole lot. I mean, it was his debut. We didn't see a whole lot of them, though. The match wasn't that long. But against Christopher Ann, the two took it to each other. Absolute brawl. Great match. You didn't see it. Make sure you check it out as Alpha talks trash to Colt here. But in that match, definitely showed us he's not just... He's not power. He's got the muscles, but he's also very athletic as Colt. You just saw with that inverted Frankensteiner. As Colt now brings the knee right down to the kidneys. Spins him around as Alpha from behind. Waist lock. Another counter by Colt. Very technically sound as well as this young man. Now here comes the strength. Alpha's got the size advantage, but Colt don't care. Just fuck your shit, bruh. And go for another cravat neck breaker. Alpha's got to watch out for the cradle pile driver Colt has used to put down his first two opponents. As first pinfall attempt of the match right here. Just a 2 count. Close, though. And it's been all Colt thus far. Alpha has got to figure out a way to turn the tides. Already in big time. What are you doing, Carter? What are you doing? There's nothing for you in there. My stupid cat now just messing up my life as usual. Carter, what? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Ryan Colt. Go for that pile driver, that Texas pile driver. I think Alpha, that might be enough to put down Alpha. Forget the cradle pile driver. That could be it right there. I don't think Alpha's getting up, guys. No, he does, surprisingly. Ever since that, whatever happened earlier, when Alpha went flying, it has been all Colt. There we go, snapmare. CMV's first Samoan senses he's in trouble here. Side headlock now. Has Colt grounded and the strength keeping him there. He's pinned to the mat. Oh, we've seen this before from Colt. Ricola bomb. Not a very high impact maneuver, but look, he got some height there on that one. Alpha probably not used to being slammed like that. Might stun him long enough. Colt going for the pin. He thinks it might be it. And it almost is. Getting closer and closer is Colt. Getting ready for that cradle pile driver pretty soon. Alpha dodging the drop kick to the back of the neck. And now Alpha going for the sit-out powerbomb. The sit-out powerbomb. What an upset this would be. 1, 2. No, Colt's able to kick out. Simply not enough damage hit on him in this match. His first big move Alpha's executed. But this is what the Samoan needed. He's in control now. And he's going ham on Colt. Spinning single knee gut buster. On one knee is Colt. Now up on his feet. Good guy Alpha helping him. Nice counter there. Colt's got to stop dilly-dallying now. He's kind of playing with his meal. Realized he was in control. Being cocky as usual. Now he might regret it. As he just stares at the downed Alpha on the outside. Catching his breath. Oh, God. Where is Colt taking Alpha right now? Front headlock, making him smell his armpit. Oh, into the barricade, right? Those are the old school steel barricades. Oh, and now right in the ribs. Spinning back kick for good measure. Just to show off his athleticism yet again. There's a spinning back kick. Got it the second time. Count of 5. I think Colt's out of stamina. Gingerly walking back into the ring. Alpha's going to greet him. Oh, another Ricola bomb, though. Oh, no! Straight jacket DDT. And Colt out of stamina. He's running low. He knows it. He's going to try to put this match to an end. Looking for that cradle pile driver. He gets this. It's all over, folks. Lifts him in the air. Crosses his arms. Bam! Down onto the top of the head. Makes it to the pin. Gonna drag him away from the ropes for good measure. Make sure there's no rope breaks. 1, 2, 3. And Ryan Colt remains undefeated and puts down Alpha. A little bit of a spurt of offense there by Alpha late into the match, but to no avail. Colt gets another victory under his belt. I mean, Austin, I don't know what you're talking about. You PM'd me on Facebook last night. You said you got to push that Ryan Colt guy to the moon. I'm a big fan. Here's the Ricola bomb. Alpha tried to fight back. Here's where he hit the sit-out powerbomb. Thought he might pull off the upset. Caught Colt off guard, but simply not enough damage done to the newcomer. He was able to kick out. That was before you sent me the freaking graphics to the poster. God damn it, Austin. You're really starting to piss me off. You know that? I'm just kidding. You take your time, baby boo. And there's the finish. That cradle pile driver by Colt takes yet another victim. All right, as always, thank you guys for joining me. If you like what you saw, make sure you follow me. I do stream usually every Monday and Friday. I know today is Sunday, but that's just because YOLO, I felt like streaming. So there won't be an episode tomorrow, but maybe I'll stream on, like, I don't know, Wednesday or something to make up for it. I'm not too sure. You never know. I live my life how I see fit. But all the past episodes, as usual, are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch page if you want to check those out. And, the website for the show is communityuniverse.4motion.com. If you want your call, your character on the show, then just head on over there and check things out. You're more than welcome. And I will see you guys for the next Monday Night Fusion.